Southampton's disappointing start to the season. Life has been sweet for David Armstrong. He was married on Thursday, joins the England party this weekend for the match next week in Denmark, leaving behind an understanding wife, and before today's game collected the Player of the Year award presented by the London branch of the Southampton Supporters Club. And Armstrong is one of only 5 of last season's first choice still available to Laurie McMenemy. Keegan, Shannon and Graham Baker have departed. Waldron and Holmes are both on the injured list. And Steve Moran plays his first league game since last January. Manchester United are unchanged from the side which played Valencia in the UEFA Cup last Wednesday evening. Ashley Grimes and Martin Buchan continuing in the absence of Kevin Moran and Arnold Muren, who are both still injured. And in the league, Manchester United have scored 12 goals, exactly the number which Southampton have conceded. The referee this afternoon is Ray Lewis, who has to put up with the fact, poor chap, that he comes from a place called Great Brookham. So Southampton attack the goal to our left, and with recent history on their side in the meetings between these two here, United haven't won for over 4 seasons. Steve Williams, mistake by Alderston, and Williams not taking the opportunity. Alderston was the player at fault. Wilkins has taken a very forward position. There he is, just in the foreground. 10 is Whiteside, Stapleton on the far side. By right, slightly up and under and slightly back too. Wilkins is intended for Duxbury. Wilkins. Duxbury looking for Whiteside, well up by right. Only to Wilkins. Robson. Wilkins really hasn't found his passing touch yet at all, short or long. Robson has gone down and has stayed down hurt. Useful ball. Williams. Castles. First shot was from Moran, that was from Agbula. Straight down the tunnel of the terracing, but he struck it very sweetly. But the referee going to inquire about the fitness of Brian Robson. Armstrong. Of how it falls, and is still. Good try by Moran and a good save. The angles changed then quite a lot for Bailey, who was watching Castles try to tee it up for himself, and in the end the shot came from a different player and he got his body all behind it. Baker, and here's Whiteside. Fell kindly, but he couldn't use the opportunity. That's a curious challenge by Williams, for which a free kick is rightly given. Wilkins. Nicol. One member of the Northern Ireland squad. Beating another. Well, here's Koppel. Goal kick. Robson, thought by many people to be the future captain of England, if not for next week. Agbula. does enjoy using his shoulder. Stapleton. Wilkins. Everything left of Koppel, including Rowe. And Robson it was who got into the centre of the 6-yard box. Good play by Koppel, reminiscent of England's opening goal against France in the World Cup. Robson arriving, this time with a header which he got slightly on the side of the head and put wide. He does look to me to be in some pain. Smile from Lyon McManamy. Macari moving around in the background. But the game in need of a goal to set it on some real course. Wide side, Robson, if it will fall. The dive of one and the expression of the other said all that needed to be said about that. And we discuss afterwards whether or not it was covered by Shilton. Grimes. Robson. Nodded on by Nicol. Not the best piece of defending we've seen from Southampton. Koppel. Williams. Beautifully curled from Moran, but he has no support. Maybe he doesn't need it. Ball now going forward. Still Moran. Yes, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Buchan really teased. He didn't get in a clean challenge, and it was a very genuine stumble by Moran, and the referee had no choice at all. Ball places the ball on the spot. "37 minutes gone, and it's number 7, Alan Ball, against Gary Bailey. And it's wide! Oh, nothing shows on his face. And not too much on his. The chewing goes on, and so does the so far scoreless match. White side, Grimes continues the run, and how well. Stapleton, Koppel, and Armstrong came back with Koppel. And enough to deny him. McQueen has come up on the line. Whiteside comes away from the near post. Came off Rowe. And off the crossbar. Moment then when Shilton actually got himself on the wrong side of McQueen. Castles. But half-time is reached with a blank score sheet of Alan Ball having failed to take the best opportunity when a trip by Buchan on Moran gave Southampton a penalty, which the Southampton skipper put wide. But the crowd have enjoyed the first period, which they've greeted noisily all through. But so much fizz has failed to produce a goal. Brian Robson's injury confirmed as a hip problem, but the greater sufferer is Steve Coppell, and so on comes Lou Macari, finally into the action on the 7th match in which he's been named as substitute. Normal Whiteside and Lou Macari get the second half underway. United attacking the goal to our left. His England colleague Steve Coppell has the greater problem. He's injured again the knee, which cost him and England so much in the World Cup. And here's Robson, and a brilliant save by Peter Shilton. It's the measure of the man. He hasn't really had much to do. Most of the shots have been around the goal, but when called upon, made a really good one. Grimes just couldn't keep it down. Right. And Moran is offside. Left two, sitting it out. Baker conceding the corner. Wilkins coming out from the law. Another corner. Shilton doesn't agree. Beautifully put in. Wilkins found little Lou Macari, and so Macari, having waited until the 7th game to get into the action, doesn't take too long to get seriously into the act. It's a corner that was flicked on. Big Gordon McQueen was there, but it was the smaller man, Lou Macari, who scored. And so Manchester United have ended what was in danger of becoming a drought. Bearing in mind last Wednesday when they had so many opportunities but weren't able to score. It was in danger of being a similar story here. Well, the same could be said of Alan Ball's team, and his penalty miss now looking all the worse. Moran. Alveston. Moran. Now Ball. Armstrong down the middle. Castle's coming in from the far side and chose that moment to miss kick. Ball. It's a super pass by Ball, and another one to Armstrong, and Buchan concedes the corner under full pressure. Two immaculate passes by Alan Ball, which deserved better. It's lifted Southampton immediately. Agbula. Robson, Wilkins, Whiteside, a bit stronger than Wilkins wanted. Rofe. Agbula. Dennis Rofe. too often. We're telling United to get on with it. Here's McQueen at the back. Shilton. The whistle had gone. But he is a problem like that because he gets underneath goalkeepers who come down on top of him. And that's exactly what happened then with Peter Shilton. Although it was a bit of leverage from the little man, that's for sure. Alverston. Buller chasing him. And took his eye off the ball. Nicol had covered. It's still in play. Castles. Ball. Moran runs sideways to Buchan. And now at him. Just a foot. Armstrong. It's a fine attempt. Another good run by Steve Moran. It was just nicked away from him, but he was able to find Armstrong, whose curler was only just over the angle of post and crossbar. And if Southampton lose this match, at least Laurie McMenemy will feel that Moran is on the way back, and with greater support, things might change. Robson. Hughes beginning to form in the middle, and they can wait for the corner. Brian Robson decides that it's not he who's going to take it. Grimes will. Out by Nicol. Wilkins. Grimes. Whiteside. Macari. Oh, has it worked? Well, he certainly thumped it. Typical piece of cheek from Lou Macari. And Whiteside really gave it some hammer, and Shilton able to parry away. Grimes. Could have been a story of many goals. In fact, it's a story of two little men. Lou Macari finally getting his chance. Hardly been on the field before he scored the only goal of the match, leaving Alan Ball to rue all the more the penalty that he missed in the first half. So Laurie McMenamy's team continue their disappointing run, although there were a few signs there that there could be an upturn on the way, particularly if Moran can have more support forward.